How's it going, guys? And welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. I'm your host, Rishi Kapoor, and tonight's episode number 69, I'm going to be discussing with you guys this man right here who's going to be starting tonight during his 21st NBA season. It's being reported that Vince Carter will be in the starting lineup against the New York Knicks in New York tonight. And, that's just awesome. You got to give respect to this man who is the oldest player in the league. Vince is 41. And the fact that he's going to be starting alongside Trae Young, who wasn't even born when Vince was drafted, just shows you how long Vince has been in the league. And this is what Vince wanted. A lot of people question his move to go to the Atlanta Hawks. A lot of people are like, okay, Vince is in his last season. He should be on a contending team. And I thought he would, and I thought he was going to be on a contending team. But he wanted to go to a team where, he can help and teach young guys. He wanted to play a bigger role, and he's going to be getting that. He did sign the veterans minimum, and he's going to be getting a big role now. Obviously with John Collins being out. Now that John Collins is out, Vince Carter is going to be in the starting lineup, and I believe Vince still has game left. Obviously, he can hit the 3-point shot, the mid-range shot, and can get up from time to time and throw it down as well. And I believe that he can make a great impact. I believe that he's the kind of player that this young Atlanta Hawks team needs. And a good way for a rebuilding team to rebuild is obviously to have a great mix of young guys and veterans to help them out. I mean, when Vince started out in Toronto, he had veterans like Charles Oakley and Kevin Willis who taught him how to be a professional and who taught him, like how to really carry himself in the NBA. And that's the role now that Vince is taking, and that just shows you how long he's been in the league, where he was that guy. He wasn't Trae Young's footsteps, being drafted and being asked to be the franchise player of a team and carrying a team. He's been there, he's done that, and now he's on the other side, being a veteran leader, and he can, help these guys because Vince has been through everything in the NBA. Vince can tell them how to keep their composure, don't let bad games discourage you, how to keep it going, practices and everything like that. Vince can be that extra voice on the court, that coach on the court, and I really like this move of Vince, being able to start, because Dave Yorger, who's the coach of the Sacramento Kings, last year there were games where he didn't play Vince at all, and I didn't understand that at all. You didn't sign Vince to an $8 million deal to have him sit on the bench, and I understood where Vince was coming from. He didn't want to just be on a team where he's just going to sit on the bench in general and not contribute, especially on a contending team where say if they win a championship, he didn't want to be known as, okay, I got a ring, but I didn't contribute towards getting the ring, and um, that was unheard of during his time. And he's right. During his time, you didn't have superstars teaming up together and playing together. Every person really had their own team. So and all of the big time teams that were made, those are made through draft picks and trades. So I really like this move though. By the coach of the Atlanta Hawks. I like the fact that Vince will be in the starting lineup. I'm hoping he has a great game, and yeah, it's gonna be great to see him, man. I mean, he's in his 21st season. Only four other players have done that. Him, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, and Kevin Willis have played 21 seasons in the NBA. No player has ever played 22 seasons. That's why I want Vince to return, and that's another reason why Vince could return and say, hey, I was the only player to ever play 22 seasons, and your name will forever be cemented in the record books. And Vince's former teammates said Vince could play up to 45, 46 years old, and I believe that he can still give 10 to 15 minutes a game for a couple more years. And like he's just a great player, and it's just great to see him playing. He did say he's 90% sure that he will retire this season. So I really want to. So I'm aiming to go to the game when the Atlanta Hawks come to Toronto to play against the Raptors. But yeah, he's had a phenomenal career, and I want him to come back for another year so you can say he played for 22 seasons, and I want him to come back to the Raptors. But we'll see what happens. But it's great news to see that Vince is starting now, because obviously the past couple seasons he's been a bench player, he's been a role player coming off the bench. But it's great to know that he can start. He knows how to get it done in the starting lineup and in the second unit. So let's see what kind of game he's going to be having. And yeah, but it's great to have him in the starting lineup. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of Vince being the starting lineup and what you think of his career. If you think he'll come back and play another year, where you think he'll play, or do you think he'll retire? Let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to your comments. Got a lot more videos coming through, guys, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.